Hey Stat students, this is Dan. This is a week 9 update. I'll be getting your tests hopefully in this week, mailed in or emailed in, and getting those graded as they roll in. We are moving on to chapters 7, 8, and 9. Just wanted to show you a few things that are a little different. As you can see, we've organized these 3 chapters differently. We're talking about inference now, which means we're trying to take data from a sample and infer it to a population, or test a question through a hypothesis test based on data we've collected. So this this week, in week 9, we're doing proportions, which is over 7.2, 8.2, 8.3, and 9.2. The reason we did this is all of these have to do with proportions, and we only use the z distribution, the normal distribution and z scores. So as you see, we have our videos and animations and our homework. None of these are going to be due at the end of this week. We're going to do these 3 chapters kind of has one big chunk, and we're going to have to trust you all to kind of discipline yourselves to not push everything back 3 weeks. So chapters 7, 8, and 9 are pretty much all going to be due at the end of those 3 chapters. But what is due at the end of this week is you're supposed to post a problem. So this discussion board is to post one of your homework problems from one of these sections. And we'd like to do that by Sunday, post it one, and then you're supposed to respond to at least 2 others. So if you know how to do it, or have a hint for that person, or something that could help someone else along, and then I will be in there as well helping. But I'm trying to increase the interaction in the course, having you work with each other. And as these problems get more difficult, I just want to kind of create a culture of where we're gonna when we start getting stuck on things, that we would help each other out. So for this week, I want you to post at least one problem, and to get your full credit, you'll need to post at least to 2 others. So probably won't put a final grade on this because we have spring break starting this week. So and that's going to be the week of the 16th. And so by the 23rd is when DMAC's back. A lot of you do not have a spring break, and you're more than welcome to work ahead in this course. So I would encourage you, if you get these chapters done, go back to 7, 8, 9 here, and then start working on the means, which is introduces a t-distribution. So and then we have deviation. So these 3 chapters are the most difficult. There is one discussion board that has to do with all of the chapters. So you don't have to worry about that right now, but as you get used to hypothesis testing, this will seem pretty straightforward about how to do this. So I want to give you a rundown on that. Remember, under textbook and review materials, we have our formula sheets, and here is our new formula sheet for all these chapters. And don't freak out too much. This looks very daunting when you first look at it. We'll be chipping away at these over the next 3 weeks. So, for instance, this week we'll be doing confidence intervals for proportions, difference between 2 proportions. So we'll just be working with these 2, and also hypothesis testing. We'll just be working with the first 2 here. So this week you're only tackling hypothesis test and confidence intervals for proportions. So hope this helps get you started. Like I said, these are the most important chapters in the test over these. When we're done with these 3, then we have it kind of eases up actually, the chapters 10 through 12, and then the final, a lot of the final has to do with these chapters as well. So hope this helps everybody kind of get going here. As you can see, our tables, so we'll be talking about the t-distribution, the chi-squared, and the f distribution over these next 3 weeks. So I will be somewhat available over spring break as well, through email and phone if you need anything. But just once you get a really good start on this chapters 7, 8, and 9, and just be aware of the different sections we're doing, and try to stick to that order. It'll make it a lot easier for you. So have a great week.